of the things that is called abuse, the signs of it are found in courtship. Many. There are some that escape. And the people only find out that the man is very terrible, or the woman, as the case may be. Because there are times to say, who beat you? My husband. At times it's, who beat you? My wife. There are people who is my husband, my wife. Zero allowance. Now, there are degrees of abuse. It could be verbal. Where after the person has finished talking to you, you don't need cane. How many of you have heard how many of you have heard such kind of, their word is worse than naked wire. By the time they finish, there are those who have rendered their wife or their husband a shadow of themselves. This girl has no confidence in public. Because I'm managing you. Look at you, wretched family people. Is it not me who came to your family and made sense in your family? Look at you. By the time they finish talking to this girl or the man, as the case may be, at times they feel like dying. There are people who have felt like that. It's verbal. Some it is emotional. They are not talking, but their silence is worse than their words. They pass as if you don't exist. Welcome, sir. You had a great day at work. Emotional. And the emotional things at times can go into deprivation. And I'll come to that shortly. They are smiling with everybody. Once his wife arrives, he keeps a straight face, as if an enemy just arrived. Very brutal. Some deprive their partners, wife especially, of relationship. Months, years passing, as if a stone is not existing. Maybe they are finding it out somewhere. Maybe they have an outside arrangement that is attending to that need of their life, and they are living with a stone, and they don't care whether she gets anything or not. Mental, and the final is physical. I don't consider a man to be a man who can carry a hand and slap a woman. He's not a man. The same person that God gave you to cover, to protect, to defend. Listen to me. Sit down. Peace. Just sit down. To avoid anybody falling down, just sit down. You cannot fall from a sitting position. Sit down, please. Because what I'm talking now, I don't want you to be distracted with falling down. Are you hearing what I'm saying here today? Maybe they are finding help from outside. Then, this girl or the is just dying. The same person that you should be looking, that anybody, you know what happened to me one day? My wife came home. When we came to Abuja newly, she was still practicing medicine, because she practiced about 1.5 years before she joined me full time. She came home one day crying, and I said to her, what happened? Her colleague, medical doctor, a man, looked for her trouble in the office. I said, what? Me, that is the owner of the wife. I am not making her to cry. It's strange that I want to make her cry, and you are a man like myself. They haven't born you yet. I entered the car and drove like Jehu. Fool, until I reach the place. Show me the man. When I finish with the man, no physical exchange. It didn't last in that walk for 2 more weeks. And I didn't talk to anybody to sack him. My presence sacked him. Then someone is enjoying the tears of his wife. I said, I don't consider a man who can carry and hit the wife. If you are interested in fighting, there are many Agbero boys in Area 1 motor park. They are looking, in fact, they are waiting for fight. Very high on ganja. That is where to go. Or go to Cardinal Road and enter the bush. I say you are looking for those who used to catch people. Look for, go to where they are lifting weight. See somebody say, I'm looking for who to hit or who can hit me. There are some who will hit you with one hand, you won't wake up. And you know, sometimes you don't need to hit the woman before you say you beat her. If you hold her hand like this and you hold it tight small. So he has been beating me since. What happened? He held my hand. In fact, if you touch the hand now, you can see the mark. Hallelujah. This is my counsel. If you are tired with anybody's child, hand them over to their parents. You took them from somewhere, hand them over their indignity. And if they don't want to hand you over, hand yourself over. Because there are some who could even be addicted to the abuse. They are just addicted. There is a syndrome. Addicted to the maltreatment. This is a place where family comes in. This will never be your portion. 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 No verbal, emotional, physical. It's not allowed. Zero allowance. Life is too short to leave it in tension. Did you hear what I just said? It's too short to leave it in tension. It's too short to leave it in tension. It's too short to leave it in tension.